Be a short cooking one because you don't want cooking every time, do you? I just wanted to say that what this is 1 egg and some water and some coffee mate. This is my mixture. And then on top, into that, oh, and some sugar. I put sugar in there too. And into that, I put cinnamon. Can you guess what I'm making? We have French toast with cinnamon and little powdered sugar sprinkles. Got my coffee. This is my breakfast. Don't need to suffer just because you live in a van. I should have done it with the syrup on it. Get a little bit of syrup on there. Woo! Don't that look... Good morning, everybody. This is Mitzi with Mit's Adventures. I had a really good breakfast this morning, and very little waste. This is all that's left of the egg mixture. And the way I mix it with water, the creamer, just the little tip, if you mix it with cold water, it's like in pieces and it's icky. But what I do is, since I was heating up water for my coffee, I took some of the hot water and put it in my bowl and put the creamer in, and then it dissolves. And then you just have to wait for it to cool down. And since I had very little in it, you know, didn't take much, because I only used 2 pieces of the bread to make my French toast. So I had 1 egg left. Once it cooled down, was about the time that I was done making my coffee. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, heck. Okay, sorry. And then I mixed the egg real good with it and added some of the... This is all I have. It's not pure cinnamon, it's a cinnamon plus spice blend. It's got other spices with it, but did the trick. Cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ground orange peel, cloves, and ginger. Ooh, I had fancy. Fancy. So, just because you live in a van by the river doesn't mean you can't eat well. So I had a good breakfast. I love waking up to good food. Having a good meal when I wake up. And then I can go the whole day and I don't even think about food again until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I start thinking about it. So right around 5 or 6, between 5 and 6, I'll make my dinner, lunch/dinner. Dunch? I don't know. But like I said, I have 2 meals a day. It just seems pointless to have more unless I'm out and about and I'm not burning a whole lot of calories, so there's no point in eating all that food. Josh Gad. That's the name of the actor. You'll recognize him if you see him. If you type that in on YouTube, he has a channel, and he's doing interviews with people, and he did one called "It's Time to Go Back to the Future," and it made me cry. That's what you want to know what makes me cry in the mornings? Well, everything. Everything makes me cry when I wake up. I don't know why. Does anyone else have that issue? I know you guys don't usually answer me, but I'm really curious, because I used to be the person who never cried in front of anybody, and now it's like at the drop of a hat. And something to do with once I had my change of life, like in my 50s, I got to where I could just cry about anything and everything, you know. But anyway, it's time to go back to the future, and it's Josh Gad, G-A-D, his channel on YouTube. It was cool seeing them all. He brought back all the people in the movie, you know, and the very ending is what made me cry. So, other than the fact that if you like Back to the Future, you would enjoy this, you can see what makes me cry, which is everything. So, yeah, that was kind of pointless to even say that. But I'm fine now. And I got my coffee still. And, and I had a great breakfast. Didn't cost me nothing. Well, yeah, it did at some point, but nothing like if I'd gone out. And it's going to be rainy all day today. It's a little bit chilly. And I don't mind. Because I have I have this set up where it's like my TV now. I watch my YouTube channels. I watch Tubi, which has movies. I watch Hulu, has movies. I also have NBC, and evidently I have CBS too. I didn't know I signed up for that one. But, yeah, I can watch TV and sit in here and organize. I got a few more cans, but that's okay because I've been eating. So I've had some empty spaces made up that I can fill now. I only got 2 cans that I got from my son of stuff he doesn't eat, and it gets given to him, so I take it. So I got 2 cans of French cut green beans and 2 cans of tuna that I'm going to add to my stash. And also a box of mac and cheese, the kind where it's got the packet, so it's less trouble for me in here, you know, and I saw that and I thought, yeah, I need that one, so I grabbed it. He doesn't know I took that one, but that'll last me 2 days too. Luckily, I have little containers so I can stick them in the cooler, because whenever I make that, it's just too much for one person, you know. I mean, I could eat it all, but I don't want to. Okay, so it's going to be a rainy inside day today. I don't know that I'm going anywhere. I may just stay here and do some more organizing, because I always have plenty of organizing to do. And getting rid of stuff. I'm trying to find things to get rid of. I have Christmas stuff. Bags, Christmas bags and wrappings and stuff, and I suppose I could get rid of it, but come Christmas time, I'm going to use them. So they don't take up that much room. I mean, it's all kind of flat. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. Today, what I'm going to do mostly is I have a long container that sits at the end of my bed, and it's about the same width as my bed. And it's got a few things in it, but not a whole lot anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is get ready for the next 2 days. It's supposed to rain, and part of it might be a hard rain, because it's got a little lightning sign, meaning heavy-duty rain. So I may just get that ready, because if I do have a leak still, which I should, if it rains real hard, like I said, it'll leak. And that way I'll have an empty container I can put at the foot of my bed where it leaks at, and I won't have to worry about the rain getting all over my mattress and my blankets and everything. So I'm going to have that ready by the end of the day, just in case. But I'm also going to try to get rid of some more stuff. And I'm in the market for a kitten. Next door, they have 2 kittens that I saw. And one of them is just adorable. It's got black and gray stripes, but it's got a white stripe down its back. It's so cool looking. And I'm going to tell him I want that cat. If he can catch it, I'll take it, because it's young enough to where I could leash train it. But I have to set up for that. I have to get ready for that, and that's going to take at least two pieces of plywood, because I've got it figured out in my head how I can put it back here to where I can empty the litter real easy out of the back door. And she can go through a little hole in the front here to get to her litter box, or he, and it won't stink up the whole house. I have it in my head. I know exactly how it's going to work, but I have to put it together. So hopefully, I saw a thing also on my stimulus check update. Someone said on the news, on the NPR I was listening to, and they said you have until noon today to let the IRS know your bank information. If not, they're going to start mailing checks. So they made it sound like they didn't mail any checks yet. So I'll be getting it in the next week or so, I know. And then I'm going to get that board and fix up a litter box. Once I have everything set for a kitten, then I'm going to try to get that one, I think. And if I can't get that one, there's plenty kittens around. There's a no-kill shelter here. Although I'd rather get it at a kill shelter to feel like I've done something, you know. Either way, I'm going to get me a kitten. I want a cat. So, that's about all I have to tell you today. And I figured I'd make the cooking a very small part of this, since you don't want me to be cooking every time, I'm sure. But I had to show you my French toast because I knew it was going to come out pretty. Okay, I love y'all. Take care. Stay happy and healthy and hopeful. And follow your bliss. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Love you, Patty.